lovelies, welcome back to this beautiful channel. If you are new here, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com, and here on this beautiful channel I love to make tarot pick cards, tarot readings like this one, and other spiritual related videos. So if that, my friend, is something that interests you, you would like to see more of these kind of videos on your YouTube, make sure you subscribe and join this beautiful growing family. And while you are subscribing, make sure you ring that post notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl, when sister, posts future videos like so. You already know, let's go, period. All right, you guys, I'm hype, okay? I am super hyped for this weekly forecast reading. First and foremost, welcome everybody. Welcome to another weekly forecast reading. In this video, we will be discussing the energies of December 22nd all throughout to the 28th of December. So if you want to see what this week has in store for us, what we can expect, what we can look out for, and specifically what's coming your way with details and advice and affirmations to get through the week, you are in the right place. All right, like I was just saying, I'm super hyped for this reading. I'm hyped for this week. We have a new moon this week. We'll talk about it, all right? Before we get started, if this is your first time vibing with the weekly forecast on this channel, let me give you the rundown really quickly. So every weekly forecast, we always kick things off with a collective reading where we tune into the collective consciousness. We tune into the cosmos, what's going to be going on astrologically, and basically get a feel for what we all are going to be dealing with, how we're all going to be affected. And it's going to be a general collective reading. Of course, it's always on point. You already know that. And then after the collective reading, we're going to shift over into the pick a card selection of this video, where you pick a pile. And basically, the pile that you pick is going to give you the tea, all of the nitty-gritty information, the details as to what you're going to be dealing with, what situations are going to come your way along with the collective reading. So it's vibey over here. We do this every week. Like I said, if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you subscribe, period. All right, but without further ado, we're going to go ahead and kick things off, and we're going to get started. So grab your water, all right, your tea, all right, your snacks, your notebooks, whatever you do, and let's get started. All right, you guys, kicking it off with yerba mate. All right. But you guys know me. You already know that, period. And yes, I recycle my cans. You already know the tea. We recycle over here, baby. All right. So, that was a horrible shuffle because this tarot deck was like, sister, introduce me. You guys, we are throwing it back like Thursday. This is my first ever tarot deck, the traditional Rider-Waite, where my journey began, and we are going to be using her. All right, she's a her. All right, and we're just going to see what's going to be going on with the collective consciousness throughout the week. Yeah, let me stop saying because that's totally irritating, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and shuffle, and as I shuffle, I'm going to talk to you guys really quickly. Whoa, the Wheel of Fortune wants to come out. So we're going to put that card to the side. Okay, so you guys, like I said in the introduction, you guys, we have a new moon occurring in the sign of Capricorn occurring December 26th. All right, December 26th, we're having a new moon in Capricorn. New moons bring in new energies, new starts, new beginnings, all the new energy that you could ever possibly ask for, okay? The new moons, look, 8 of Wands, there we go. New moons, new opportunity, and you know, it's just a perfect time for your manifesting rituals, to manifest your dreams, your desires, all of that, okay? So I'm just super excited. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle really quickly, and I'm going to shuffle and just see what's going on. 8 of Wands wants to come out, baby. We're going to see what's coming through for the week ahead. So let's go ahead and see. Connecting with the collective consciousness, tuning in to the cosmos, what's going to be going on astrologically the week ahead. What's going on the beginning of the week, okay? Let us know. Oh my God. All right, one more card for the beginning of the week. You know what? No, that's perfect. All right. Ooh. Okay. Middle of the week. Oh my God. All right. Middle of the week. Oh, wow. Okay, Spirit. You communicated today. And what's going on? Okay. All right, end of the week. Okay, one more card for the end of the week. You guys, I'm barely having to shuffle here. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Say less. period. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's the overall energy, overall theme for the week ahead. Back of the deck energy, the devil. And the devil, don't get spooked, the devil card in the tarot is ruled by Capricorn. This card represents Capricorn. So the overall theme for this week, you guys, is Capricorn's energy, hence the new moon that we're having in Capricorn December 26th. Let me know down below, do you guys want a full in-depth video on that? We can talk about it. We can do a whole reading on that. Let me know, you guys. But this spread this week, it's thick, and I just let Spirit take over. You know, we have a lot of cards that came through. First and foremost, let's go ahead and see how many cards came through. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is a master number. 11 is like, think about it. 11, 11, make a wish. This week, overall theme, period, make a wish, manifest it, and speak it into existence. All right. So, oh my goodness. So let's go ahead and talk about this energy. I'm just hyped. Okay. So the first card that came out in general, before I even really started asking, you know, the questions to Spirit, we have Wheel of Fortune, which is a major arcana card, which is the card number 10. Okay. So in numerology, the number 10, the vibration of 10, is all about completion, okay? It's basically like 1 through 10, and when you reach 10, you know, you're done, you know, with that cycle. You know what I'm saying? So 10, this is the energy of wrapping things up, you know, really finishing things and moving on to a new chapter. And it's interesting because in this spread that's coming through, I see clearly what's going on. Wheel of Fortune is also a very positive card. It's the card of a change in fate. And normally when this card comes up in a reading, depending on who it's for and what are the circumstances, this is like, you know, a good positive change in your fate, a change for the better. So this is going to be a week where you do want to manifest a positive change. And, you know, again, overall energy for this week is the devil. And like I said, you guys, you know, the devil card, it's ruled by Capricorn, okay? And with the energy of this Capricorn new moon, the universe, source is going to be reminding us that yes, we're going to be manifesting. We're going to be doing our rituals. We're going to be speaking things into existence. But when we're manifesting, when we're speaking things into existence, it's important for all of us, you, me, everybody, it's important for us to realize that we have to actually do work, okay? You know, Capricorns, they're known for hard work. They're known for diligence, persistence, okay? They're known for going the extra mile to get whatever it is that they deserve and desire. They're just gonna put in the work, period. So, you know, don't come to a Capricorn and expect, you know, for them not to be working or for them not to have a good work ethic. Of course, if the Capricorn is, you know, low vibrational, not on the right path, out of alignment, okay, then, you know, they're not going to be in their mode. But, you know, typically Capricorns are very persistent. They will work hard and they have no problem working hard, and their work ethic is out of this world, period. All right, so shout out to the Caps. Also, this is the energy. Capricorn season is beginning this week, so shout out to all the Capricorns. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to my homegirl Kenya, all right, and Kelsey, the Caps, all right. Well, no, Kelsey isn't a Capricorn, but okay, yeah. But anyways, you guys, yeah, so the devil, overall theme of this week, and the devil brings an important message, okay? The devil talks about pleasures, it talks about addictions, and when we tune into the devil's energy, you know, I like to remind people that when this card comes up, it's something that's tempting. It could be anything. It could be, you know, something that's very tempting and it seems good, it appears good, but in the long run, we're gonna, you know, slowly start to realize, this isn't really what I signed up for. You know, you're dealing with the devil, you're dancing with the devil. The devil makes things seem so nice, you know, and I don't believe in the devil. I don't believe in, you know, heaven or hell. I don't believe, that's just my thoughts. I don't believe in that, but this is just an example because a lot of people know this terminology. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the devil, when we talk about that energy, okay, this is basically the energy. This is somebody or something that, you know, really makes things seem so pleasurable. It seems so good. It seems so ideal. But then once you know, you sign the deal, you sign the contract, you know, you start to realize, oh, it's not as good as I thought it was. I'm having all these issues. I'm having all these health problems. I didn't sign up for this. Oh, but you did. All right. Sneaky energy. So overall theme this week, we have to remember, we are going to be in reflection mode. We're going to have to self-reflect. It's very important the week of new moons and even full moons, we have to go within. And it's interesting because the Hermit came up in this reading. We have to go within. We have to, do some shadow work, some self-evaluation to really assess, okay, new moons coming up. What's working for me? What's truthfully not working for me? What am I doing that's holding me back? What is pleasurable, but it's really not good for me in the long run? Whatever that is, this week, whole week, the whole theme of the week, we're going to be realizing, okay, this seemed good at first, but it's really not for me, and it's time for something different. I'm going to spin the wheel, and I'm going to get something different that will actually serve me. Remember, we're completing. The number 10 is all about completion, wrapping things up, and starting something new, okay? So with that being said, that's like the overall message that I'm getting here. All right, with this overall spread. So let's go ahead and get into the actual week here. So beginning the week, the moon will be in the beautiful, emotional, all right, secretive, mysterious is a better word, sign of Scorpio. So beginning of the week, the moon is going to be in the sign of Scorpio. And when the moon is in Scorpio, heavy emotions will come up, whether it's good, whether it's bad. And I'm not saying when the moon is in Scorpio, we're just going to be like super moody and just horrible and just feeling bad. No, you know what I'm saying? When the moon is in Scorpio, so many beautiful things come to the surface, and it's really a beautiful time for us to let our emotions pour out, to release our emotions, to express our emotions. All right, this is a really beautiful time, especially if you're in a relationship or if you have a lover. This is a beautiful time to come together, if you know what I mean. You know, the Scorpios, they're ruled by the genitals, all right, the reproductive system. So, if you're catching my drift, this is a beautiful time, and I guarantee you guys, if you're in a relationship or if you're vibing with somebody, when the moon is in Scorpio beginning the week, I feel like it's gonna be some bomb sex, you know the rest, all right? So that's me, look at the water, all right, drip, drip, okay? So anyways, that's a message that's coming through here. Ace of Cups is all about relationships and partnerships. So I definitely feel like beginning of the week, we're going to have deep, intimate conversations with people that we love, people that we trust. Look at this. 4 of Wands came through. And 4 of Wands, it's the card. I really feel like these people are getting married in this card. Marriage, union, coming together, a lot of passion. So beginning the week, especially since the new moon energy is going to be present throughout this whole week, it's gaining momentum. All right, beginning of the week, it's gaining momentum. Middle of the week, it's gaining that momentum, and ending the week, boom, it's here, period. All right, so this is going to be present all week, okay? So beginning of the week, I feel like I'm hearing gratitude, expressing your emotions and gratitude for the people that you love and the people that support you, spending time with the people that you love, the people that support you, and thank you, Spirit. So Spirit just brought this to my attention. Basically, Christmas, the holiday Christmas, it's this week. Yeah, I feel like it's this week. I personally don't celebrate it. I don't celebrate that, but I know that a lot of you guys do. And this makes a lot of sense, spreading the gratitude, the appreciation, beginning the week, shifting to the middle of the week, being with people that you love, being with people that you love, coming together. This is just that theme here. And this Knight of Swords, it's interesting. Okay, this Knight of Swords card is interesting, and when I tune into the energy of the Knight of Swords, it's kind of like a harsh energy. It's like aggressive, and swords is the words that we speak, all right, the thoughts that we have. So when you are around your family, when you're celebrating the holidays with your family, and maybe there's some family members that you're not on the same page with, or especially if you are on your spiritual journey and your family is kind of, not into it all the way, they might, be coming at you aggressively, or you might feel that they're coming at you aggressively, or you might feel like you're being attacked for your belief systems. Look, Ace of Cups is telling us here to speak from a place of love in those moments, and honestly, go into it with a really good energy, good expectations. There we go. So when you go into something like, oh man, they're going to start calling me, out of my name. They're going to start, thinking that I'm weird, calling me weird for my diet and my belief systems. Don't go into it with that energy. Spirit here is telling you, go into it with a positive 4 of Wands energy. Go into it like, yes, I'm spending time with my family that understands me, that appreciates me, that loves me for who I am. When you go into something with a positive mindset, you will have a positive outcome. But if you go into something with, like, oh, here we go again. I'm not ready for it, but I'm gonna go. You're gonna manifest, having these harsh conversations. So beginning of the week, shifting towards the middle of the week, that's something to be mindful of. And let's go ahead and shift our focus towards the middle of the week here. So middle of the week, the moon is going to be shifting into the sign of Sagittarius. And I find that this is so perfect because when the moon is in Sagittarius, we're thinking about our dreams. We're thinking about the bigger picture. We're thinking about where we want to travel, where we want to go, what we want to do. Sagittarian people, they're dreamers, but they're not just dreamers. They take action. That's why they're always going here, here, here. They love to travel. They love trying new places. And a lot of Sagittarius people, they love to, hop around from relationship to relationship, to relationship. It's because in their eyes, they need change, and if something's not working for them, they're out, So, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when the moon is in Sagittarius, and remember, the moon is all about our emotions and how we express our emotions, especially with people that are close to us. What are your dreams and what are your emotions telling you about how you can get to your dreams? And this is interesting. We have the Emperor in reverse. I'm hearing a ring-a-ding-ding, A. All right. We have the Emperor in reverse, and the Emperor is card number 4 in the tarot. And we have a 4 in reverse, okay? And 4 is all about stability, strong foundations, having a strong foundation to build your lineage on, to build your empire on, okay? And so it's interesting that the middle of the week, when the moon is in Sagittarius, we have a 4 in reverse, okay? So what's not stable for you? What in your life is built on a weak foundation, and what can you do to change that? What can you do to change that weak foundation? Do you have to end something? Do you have to start from scratch to rebuild that foundation the right way? All right, what do you need to do? The Hierophant here, which is card number 5 in the tarot, and remember, 5's vibration is change. And 5 isn't always a bad number. People look at 5 and they're like, oh my gosh, 5, it's bad, it's trouble, it's trouble. In some cases is true. I've seen it, especially if your license plate equals up to a 5, trouble. You want to be careful with that. Let me know if you want a video on that. We can talk about it. But in this case scenario, 5 is change. What can we do to change certain things up? Do we need to start doing more research? The Hierophant, research. All right, wisdom, knowledge. Do we need to, start waking up earlier to get to our goals that we're going to be manifesting with this new moon in Capricorn? What do we need to do? All right, I'm seeing the middle of the week, and it's so beautiful that the Hierophant card came out when the moon is going to be in Sagittarius, because Sagittarians love change. That's them. All right, change. So, we're going to be having these epiphanies, these ideas. I need to change so that I can be more stable, right? The Hierophant, it's ruled by Taurus, and Taurus is an earth sign. Stability, all right? Stableness. So best believe the middle of the week, our minds are really going to be focusing, like 3 of Swords, our minds are going to be focusing on what needs to change, what's not working for us. And it's interesting, middle of the week we have 3 of Swords, all right? And I'm just going to be real with you. Woo, choking up here. Oh, wow. I'm just going to be real with you guys. Honestly, sometimes change is uncomfortable. Sometimes change is hard. Sometimes change, we don't want it, but we need change to grow. And it's interesting that the Hierophant card, it's ruled by Taurus, and Taurus people don't like change. They love to be comfortable. They love to feel stable. They love to feel secure. All right. So with that being said, if you have been dealing with something that it seemed good, but it's not really the best for you. If you've been dealing with this, middle of the week, Spirit, the universe, Source, the Most High is going to bring to your attention, it was once good for you, but it's not stable. It's not what you need. You have to break that down. You have to end that and rebuild your foundation if you want to get to whatever it is that you're manifesting with this new moon in Capricorn. All right, so I really hope that that's making sense to a lot of you guys. And let's go ahead and shift to the end of the week. Okay, so ending the week, that's when we're going to be having this powerful, I believe, is the 26th the end of the week? Oh, well, at some point this week, the 26th is going to occur, and the new moon in Capricorn is going to be happening. And I find it so beautiful. We have Page of Pentacles, all right? Pentacles, it's all about things that we really value and things that we treasure. Pentacles doesn't always necessarily have to be about the money. Think about it. What in your life do you treasure that is not money? Your family. your friendships, all right, your job, which does bring money, all right, your body, all right, your hands, your legs, your feet, all right, things that you value, things that you couldn't live without or you would not want to live without, all right, your house, all right, the roof over your head, your bed, okay? I mean, the list can go on, but I find it beautiful that Spirit brought these cards here. Page of Pentacles ending the week and King of Swords ending the week. All right, you guys, so Page of Pentacles, and Pages is the new start. It's the rookie, you know, you're just getting into it. So new starts, okay? Manifesting things that will bring you stability, things that are close and near and dear to your heart. Manifesting that new car, manifesting that dream relationship, manifesting a healthy, strong, loving relationship or a loving partnership between you and your current significant other. All right, the list can go on, but, you know, really focusing on manifesting. And, you know, pages, they have to work hard. You know, in order for a page to get to a king, he has to put in hard work and dedication. And that's the whole theme of this new moon in Capricorn. What can you do to, you know, reach your goals? What work do you have to put in? Because a lot of people in the spiritual community, I'm hearing, you know, they're telling people, oh yeah, you know, just speak it into existence. It'll come. But they're forgetting to tell you, you have to meet the universe halfway. All right? The universe is going to bring it to you. But if you're just sitting on your couch and you're not taking the opportunities, it's not going to come. All right? Period. All right? So come out of your shell. The Hermit in reverse. Come out of your shell, ending the week, and take the steps that are needed to take. I mean, ending the week, the moon is going to be in Capricorn. And when the moon is in Capricorn, we have a strong work ethic. We're motivated, okay? We want to get the job done. We want to build that stability, all right? We will have no issues working hard, cleaning your house, you know, organizing your desk, getting the paperwork done, dealing with things that you have been putting on the back burner, period. Ending the week, that's a perfect time to do it. And I find it interesting. You know, the moon's going to be in Capricorn ending the week. Why is King of Cups in reverse? When the moon is in Capricorn, some people have a hard time expressing their emotions. I mean, people with Capricorn moons, you know, good luck trying to get them to express how they feel. Of course, an evolved Capricorn moon will not really have issues expressing their emotions with people that they trust and people that they love. All right. But, you know, typically Capricorn moon people, they don't like to show their emotions. They don't like to show that they're hurt. They don't like people to see them like that. But they're great at comforting others, but, you know, good luck trying to, you know, hear how what's going on. They're just gonna be like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just sad. I don't know. I mean, literally, I'm in Capricorn moon, so I know this firsthand. But, you know, you might be trying to connect with people ending the week and they're, you know, you can't really get through to them because they're just focused on hard work. They're focused on working. They're focused on going after their goals. They're not really focused on the emotions. All right, so that's something to look out for, you know, especially if you have a partner, if you're in a relationship or even a friendship. You know, you might be like, oh my gosh, they're closed off. They're mad at me. No. When the moon is in Capricorn, people, you know, have a harder time, depending on your placements, they have a harder time expressing how they feel. All right, so just take that into consideration. They're not mad at you. They're not angry at you. Trust, all right? They're just focusing on their goals. They're focusing on getting the job done. All right, you guys? So that was kind of a longer collective consciousness reading, but bless, it's needed. This is a powerful week. So I hope you guys watch that all through because this is fire right here. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the, you know, pick a card where you can see, you know, what exactly is coming your way along with this energy. Let's get into it. All right, you guys, so jumping into the pick a card selection of this video, the very first thing that I would love for each and every one of you guys to do is start by taking your 3 deep mindful breaths. You guys already know this is not only going to relax your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, but this is also going to help you deeply enhance and connect with your higher self and your intuition. All right, so once you have done that, the very next thing that I would love for you guys to do is ask yourself either out loud or in your head, what does the week ahead have in store for me? What energies will be supporting me from December 22nd all the way throughout to the 28th? What will be supporting me? What will come my way? What is the advice for me? What are the affirmations for me? All of that good stuff. All right, so once you have done that, I want you to pick a pile here. We have 3 groups as always, and I want you to pick. Here we have group 1 with the letter, group 2 with the faithful dog, and group 3 with the child. Okay, we have group 1 with the letter, group 2 with the dog, and group 3 with the child, okay? As always, the timestamps will be pinned in the comments as well as in the description box. Please pause this video, focus, and meditate if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the readings. I will see you at your pile selection. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, so tuning into my lovelies that selected pile number 1 with the letter. All right, you guys subconsciously selected group 1 with the letter for a reason. I'm definitely feeling that this week you guys will be getting a message of some sort. I don't know if it's a good message, I don't know if it's a bad message, but you will be getting a message, and it might be unexpected. It might catch you off guard. We're going to see what's going on in here. That'll give us more information, but be on the lookout for a message from somebody. All right. And it could be somebody that's far away. It could be somebody that you don't normally talk to on an everyday basis. So that is something to take into consideration with you guys this week. Let's see what's going on. So these cards here are going to be telling you what are the overall energies, what's the overall theme, what energies are fully going to be supporting you the week ahead. Okay. So all I can say, period. You guys have a Taurus. All right. You have Virgo. And you have the South Node, okay? This is power right here, group number 1. So you have 2 earth signs. So this is telling me a bunch of different things. For one, the overall thing that I'm getting here, you guys this week will really be focusing on what you need to be stable, what you need to be secure. You're going to be focusing on your possessions. You're going to be focusing on, you know, just getting things in order, okay? Virgo, it's ruled by Mercury, really communicating what you're analyzing, communicating what you're seeing, and speaking your mind. In Taurus energy, you know, focusing on your possessions, what you have, what you don't have. And you know, a lot of you guys that selected this group, this new moon in Capricorn is a perfect opportunity for you to manifest your possessions that you have been wanting for a while. Really think about it with this I analyze Virgo energy. What is it that you have been wanting or, you know, desiring for a long time? Whatever that is, whatever's coming to your mind, this week, new moon in Capricorn, manifest it. And you are fully supported by the Taurus energy, all right? You're fully supported by this beautiful Virgo energy. And also, I always like to tell people that, you know, this is also the energy of people that will be playing a big part in your life this week. So I'm definitely seeing a Taurus and a Virgo. These people are going to be coming into your life, whether it's a friend, whether it's a stranger, whether it's you. These people are going to be playing a big part in your life this week, period, all right? And what's going on with this, all right? What's going on with the South Node? The South Node, this card it explains it as life debts, all right? And life debts, it's not the fun stuff to deal with. We don't want to deal with it, but we have to deal with it. And this ties into the overall energy for the week, which is the devil. All right, the devil, all right, and the devil, it doesn't necessarily have to be about addictions. It's anything that you feel just restrained to, you feel tied to it. So this would be a really good week for you to analyze your situation, anything that you feel just stuck to, drained, it's draining your energy, but you just feel handcuffed to it. Whether it's your job, whether it's your living situation, whether it's a toxic relationship, a toxic friendship, whether you are, you know, stuck with your negative thinking, your negative mindset, whether it's food addictions, because 2020, 2019, I mean, it's real. The stuff, the junk, the chemicals that they're putting in these foods to make us crave it even more, it's insane. All right, so whatever it is that you feel stuck to and restrained to, this new moon in Capricorn, another thing for you guys to focus on and manifest is breaking free from your life's debts, breaking out of that cycle and shedding, because this is the South, okay? The direction of the South is all about shedding. It's Sachamama, it's the serpent. And serpents, what do? They shed their skin. So this is a perfect time for you to release anything that you feel stuck to, anything that you feel it's kind of just holding you back. And at one point, it was good. At one point, it made you feel really good. But, you know, in order for you to get these possessions, in order for you to get these things that you're desiring, you have to let something go. All right, give and take. This is card number 42, and if you add this up, this equals up to a 6. And 6, the vibration of 6, it's all about proper give and take. So if you want the universe to give you your dream car, if you want the universe to give you your dream job, your dream partner, whatever it is, you have to give up something. It's a proper exchange. All right, think about that. Ooh, I'm vibing. We have find balance, 2 of Pentacles. All right, you have a 6. Whoa, okay, giving and receiving, and I promise you, I swear on everything, I did not see this card when I was shuffling. That is crazy. You see, so Spirit is clearly telling you here, proper give and take. If you want these things that you're manifesting this week, you have to let something go. You have to let it go. And for a lot of you, Virgo energy, it's about your diet. It's about what you're consuming or what you're not consuming enough of. It's proper give and take. All right, whoa, you have, ooh, okay, 4 of Cups. You have an opportunity that's on the horizon, and it's up to you to accept it. All right, and sometimes accepting certain things, you have to let certain things go. You have to let it flow, baby. You have 9 of Pentacles. All right, you're going to be getting a well-deserved reward this week. So whether it's a Christmas present that you have been asking for, you've been wanting, you guys, I feel like you guys are going to be really happy. Giving and receiving, this is also about Christmas. Like giving presents and stuff like that. So that's really beautiful. And you have, ooh, 5 of Cups. Change your focus, baby. Change it. In order for you to, break these life debts and, that toxic devil energy, you have to change your focus. You have to, turn your back on things that are just making you feel out of balance. And look, 4 of Cups, it's like, look, the traditional card of 4 of Cups, it's like, hey, here's this beautiful cup of water. Do you want it? And he's like, I don't know. So it's up to you. And I feel like you guys are going to be getting something offered to you this week. But it's up to you. It's really up to you. 9 of Pentacles, well-deserved reward. And this is also just you just feeling very satisfied and content with your life. And I also feel like you guys have to find balance. Don't overwork yourself this week. Do not overwork yourself this week. And really prioritize. Get your priorities in order. And this isn't to make you feel bad. It's just like this is the message of 2 of Pentacles. You have to get your priorities in order. Balance things out. Weigh it on a scale. What is more important at the moment, and focus on that. And once that's done, focus on the other thing. All right. So you guys have the school. So maybe you guys have been thinking about going to school. And if you have been thinking about going back to school, 4 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles here is telling us that, this would be really good for you. This would bring a lot of that Taurus energy, a lot of that abundance and prosperity into your life. So that is really something to take into consideration. That's something to think about, you guys. Wow. And you have environmentalist, okay? So this is the energy of protecting, nurturing, and teaching people about nature and the animals, especially if you're like a spiritual person and you're about to be around, family for the holidays. Don't be afraid to, 6 of Pentacles, give your gems, give your knowledge, share your knowledge with these people and your family and awaken them. So, and plus when you share knowledge and when you share good, valuable information with people, you get good karma. You get really good karma under your belt, and you're doing, an earth angel's purpose, just healing the planet and saving humanity. So I feel like these are all things that you're going to be focusing on this week, giving messages to people and also receiving messages, giving and receiving. So that's a really powerful thing that's coming through for you guys this week. All right, additional energies that you guys will be coming into contact with this week. You have the Rose, and the Rose is all about unconditional love. So this is also a message from Spirit Group number 1. When you are giving these messages to your family or your friends during the holiday seasons, make sure that you're spreading these messages with love, okay? Especially, and this is just an example, it doesn't matter if you're vegan or not, but when a vegan is trying to, spread knowledge to non-vegans, I always encourage them to say it with love, because if you're saying it in a rude way or a rude manner, or just like, well, you're wrong if you're not vegan, well, you're gonna push that person away. Nobody's wrong. Everybody's in their truth. Everybody's on their path for a reason. So we can't bash people because they're not on the same wave as you. We just have to do it with love, share the messages with love and kindness, and hold them in a place of love and hold space for them, and just strong intention that they awaken. Okay, so that's a message for a lot of people, and I feel like you're going to be teaching people some things this week, all right? Especially about the body and about health. I feel that. All right. And you guys have the neroli, and this is cause and effect. Okay. So remember, what you put out is what you get in. Cause and effect. Everything happens because of your actions. So if you're doing good actions, you get good back. If you're doing bad actions, you get bad back. And I talked about this in the collective reading. You know, basically, if you go into something with, you know, a negative mindset, like, this is about to be annoying. I'm about to get so many questions, ignorant questions. Oh my gosh, you know, you're going to get that. But if you go into it with love and, you know, happiness, oh, I get to see my family. I'm so excited. This is going to be amazing. They're going to be understanding. Oh, wow. It's going to be full of love. All right. You create your reality. You manifest your reality. Remember that. All right. And you guys also have cedarwood, optimism and connection. In cedarwood, if you can see this has so many people, you know, together, holding hands, sharing space around a beautiful tree. So coming together, optimism and connection. So, you know, change your focus. Don't feel like people are going to shut you down. Say what you need to say, but say it from a place of love, and you will be surprised by the beautiful reactions and outcomes, changing people's perspective. All right, bless. Okay, and also I do see also a big thing for you guys to focus on is grounding yourself, centering yourself before you go hang out with family or spend time with family during the holiday season. Okay, you want to make sure that you are in a good headspace just in case any craziness does occur. You will react beautifully, okay, because cause and effect. And I strongly feel like this is coming out for a reason. All right, and let's go ahead and see what advice Spirit has for you guys, group number 1 for the week ahead. Let's see what's going on here. So you guys have Violet, okay, and this is what it says. You will make a career. You will not only realize your professional goals this week, but also your idea of a fulfilling relationship. You want to get married. The proposal will come. You want to start a family. It will happen. You want to find your dream job, a promotion, or become self-employed? That will manifest itself now. Why? Because you can do it. AKA new moon in Capricorn, whatever you desire, whatever is close to your heart, whatever is valuable to you, this is a week where you have the power, you have the support from Spirit, all right? From the moon, you have that support to manifest it. So change your focus. If you're a negative thinker, if you feel like, oh, this would never happen, change your focus, and you will get that well-deserved reward. All right, what you get in is what you put out. So be positive this week, okay? Wow! All right, and you guys also have Cassidy. All right, and this week, your body reaches a new high energy level by doing a vitamin or a detox treatment or a change of diet. You'll feel like a newborn baby. You are now incredibly attractive to everyone around you, and you appear much younger than you are this week. Soon you will hardly be able to save yourself from admirers. You are in total harmony and completely satisfied with yourself this week. I feel like you guys are gonna be looking good. You guys are gonna be looking healthy. All right, with that Virgo energy. I mean, what you put in is what you get out in it, especially if you've been going to the gym, drinking proper amounts of water, taking care of your body. You know, people that you're going to be spending time with and people that you're going to be around this week are going to notice. A lot of people are going to be like, geez, what you doing? Let me get some of that. All right. It's facts. Okay. And also, you guys, 2 more advice cards. You have push to the surface. This week, you may have become complacent, stagnant. You might be stalling or in a need of a new surge of energy. This week, become aware of the dynamics of your life. Self-evaluate. Why do you feel stagnant? What areas of your life do you feel stagnant? And what can you do to get unstuck? New moon in Capricorn. All right. Love where you are this week. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. This week, connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. Finding the perfect balance. Finding balance. All right. Woo! spicy. All right, and finally, group number 1, these are the 4 affirmations channeled from Spirit that Spirit would love for you to work with, to recite every day this week to get the results that you desire. These are also affirmations that you should be repeating the whole day of the new moon. I mean, all of it. And notice the transformations, okay? So you guys have a work affirmation. My workplace is a drama-free zone that brings me peace and fulfillment. Okay? My workplace is a drama-free zone that brings me peace and fulfillment. All right? You have a emotional health affirmation. All right? I love my sense of humor. All right? I find ways to be funny and delightful every day. I love my sense of humor. I find ways to be funny and delightful every day. All right? You have a relationships affirmation. I am a respectful, loving person who cares deeply about how I treat others. People feel safe around me. Okay? I am a respectful, loving person who cares deeply about how I treat others. People feel safe around me. Okay? And finally, you guys have a physical affirmation for the week ahead. I give myself the gift of deep and restful sleep every night. I give myself the gift of deep and restful sleep every night. Okay, yes. So group number 1, that was your personalized in-depth reading for the week ahead from December 22nd all the way throughout the 28th, okay? If you want to save these affirmations, screenshot them, head over to my Instagram at ShonnettasDivineTarot, save them, screenshot them, follow, all right? Do your thing. But if this resonated with you, if you know what this is about, comment down below. I love reading all of the comments. It just makes my day, so please do that. And yeah, thumbs up this video. Let me know you guys want to see more of these. Comment. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, so connecting with my beautiful lovelies that selected pile number 2 with the faithful dog. Let's go ahead and see what exactly is coming your way along with that beautiful collective consciousness reading that just came through from Spirit. Yes, so starting with this card, because I did do this for a reason, you guys, group number 2, subconsciously selected pile number 2 and this dog for a reason. The number 2 in numerology, the vibration is all about partnerships, alliances, relationships, friendships, coming together with something, someone, collaboration. So I feel like this week you are going to be coming together with something, with someone, and it's going to be something or someone that you can trust. This is going to be something or someone that will be loyal and devoted to you. So if you've been questioning somebody's loyalty, this week, you don't have to worry. They will be faithful, they will be a good companion, and they will be very loyal to you. Or this could also just be coming through to tell you, group number 2, you might be getting a dog as a present, all right? Or you might just be getting like an animal as a present, or a gift for your animal, okay? Or this could be Spirit telling you to buy your fur baby a gift, all right? They have feelings too. Anyways, you guys, I don't celebrate the holiday. I give love all year round, period. But I used to, so I understand. So let's go ahead and see. These cards here are going to be telling you what are like the overall energies that will be supporting you throughout the whole week. This is going to be setting the theme for the week. You guys have Cancer. All right, Cancer energy. You have Jupiter. Oh, this is a good week for you, okay? Jupiter's energy will be supporting you throughout the whole week. And you also have the 8th house supporting you throughout the whole week. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So you guys, the Cancer card could be telling us multiple different things. For one, this could be telling you that you're a Cancer, you selected the right group. Or it could be telling you that a Cancer is going to be playing a big part in your week this week, whether it's your mom, your dad, a sister, a sibling, your significant other, a stranger, somebody with the placement of Cancer. Cancer is heavy, dominating, or it's heavy in their chart. There's that. I'll just say that. Somebody with Cancer heavy in their astrology chart will be playing a really big part in your week this week. Or also, this could be telling you that you will be embodying the Cancerian energy, getting in tune with your family, your mother, your emotions, really expressing your love and emotions, and really getting in the flow of feeling your emotions. All right. And so that's going to be playing a really big part for you guys, especially with your family, being around people that you love, and also working on things with your home, okay? Ending certain things with your home, like cleaning out the clutter and, having a fresh new slate. That's something that's coming through for you guys this week. You guys also have Jupiter. All right, so this is card number 7. And 7, I mean, for years, people have looked at 7 as a lucky number. It's just something about 7. And, 7 is correlating with Jupiter here. Jupiter, abundance, prosperity. So this is a really good week, of course, new moon in Capricorn, to do your abundance rituals. All right, do those abundance rituals, because when you ask, you shall receive. But of course, just like the last group, this message is coming through again. So of course, you guys need to hear it. When you are doing your manifesting rituals, 8th house, endings and beginnings, when you're manifesting new energy and you are like, your cup is overfilled, the universe wants you to empty your cup a little bit. Think about it. What's not serving you? What needs to die? What needs to end? What needs to be shedded? Okay? What needs to be released so you have more room for this abundance? Is it clutter? Is it clothes that you need to donate? Do you need to clean out that closet? I really feel like you guys need to clear out your home, clear out your space, because when you have this clear space, when it's organized, you have so much clear, empty energy. And so your manifestation rituals will come to you very much faster because you have clear space. You have, room in your house for the abundance and prosperity to come in. So there's that. All right, you have card number 32 here, which is the 8th house, which is all about endings and beginnings. So another message that's coming through here, and this is a card 32, which equals up to a 5. And 5, again, is all about change. So be on the lookout for change. And I feel like for you, it's positive change. Whatever's ending, whatever you're getting rid of or donating this week, you don't need it, and it's going to bring you abundance. So don't be afraid to share. Don't be afraid to, a lot of people think that when you give people Christmas gifts or gifts for their birthday, it has to be brand new. I mean, for one, saving the environment, giving, passed down gifts. What's the word for it? Hand-me-downs. As long as it's in good condition. Like if there's things in your house that, you truly don't use anymore, it doesn't bring you happiness or joy, don't feel like you have to just hoard it. Don't feel like you have to just keep it all inside. Gift it to people that you feel would actually benefit from it. Like, crystals that have served its purpose, tarot decks that have served its purpose. I know I'll be doing that for the giveaway coming up soon. Wall art, paintings, if you've bought something and you haven't worn it, tags are still on it, gift it, this society has this projection like, oh, if it's a gift, it has to be brand new. F that, you know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to clear out your house. If things don't serve you anymore and you feel like somebody, that you want to give a gift to could benefit from it, give it, okay? That message came for somebody from somewhere, so bless. All right, let's see what you guys have. You have 7 of Cups. All right, 7 of Cups. You have balance, okay? You have embrace. Ooh, embrace this change. Embrace the change that's coming, because this change is going to be bringing you balance, period. You have release. You have the Death card. You have release here, card number 13. Okay. You have card number 5. Card number 5. And this is the Hierophant. Teaching people, mentoring people, guiding people. You have 8 of Swords. Wow. Helplessness and hopelessness. 2 of Cups coming together. Wow. So let's go ahead and talk about this, you guys. So the energy around you guys, of course, endings and new beginnings. I feel like, you guys are being encouraged, and this doesn't necessarily just have to do with cleaning out your home, but whatever is not serving you this week, whatever is stunting your growth, whatever is holding you back from productivity and working hard, release it. Get rid of it. If your desk isn't really motivating you to get work done, rearrange it, shift the energy, practice feng shui, or because that is real. Do your research on that. But there could be reasons why you're not productive, especially if you work from home. If you're not productive, if you never feel productive or in the mood to work, shift the energy. And we can simply shift so much energy by decluttering, by rearranging, all right? Just really getting in the flow and finding what works for you, all right? We have the Hierophant energy, and this came up in the collective reading. So this is definitely for you guys here. What can you teach? How can you teach people this week, especially Two of Cups, when you're around people that you love, when you're around family with this Cancer energy? What can you teach them? And also be mindful of what people are teaching you. What information comes through to you this week, listen. All right, it's very powerful, but also coming together with people that you love, and really just being in irony and happiness and just just feeling whole. I feel like this is going to be a really good week for you, especially if you've been feeling just stuck and stagnant. Being around people that you love this week, and really just being around people that make you feel good, people that make you feel at home, that's going to help you break free from this helplessness and hopelessness energy. All right, and I'm also hearing for you guys, Eight of Swords, just kind of feeling so in your headspace, so stressed out, having a lot of thoughts. Another way that you can, get rid of those thoughts and, untangle yourself up from feeling stuck and stagnant, release it. Get all of your thoughts out on a piece of paper, because when you actually visually see everything that's bothering you, everything that's stressing you out, you could look at it and be like, wow, it's really not that bad. I'll start with this. I'll tackle that. I'll cross it off. Then I'll move to this. I'll tackle that. I'll cross it off. Don't overwhelm yourself here. You have Seven of Cups. In Seven of Cups, it talks about so many illusions. It talks about really, sometimes with Seven of Cups, we can be overthinking. We're so caught up in our emotions. And trust me, I get this because I get so overwhelmed. Like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. And when we keep it inside of our head, it appears to be much worse than it actually is. So if you guys haven't tried this, really do brain dumps. Like brain dump when you just feel stressed, when you feel like just, I'm over it. When you feel that energy, write out on a plain piece of paper everything that's stressing you out, everything that's making you feel helpless and hopeless. Write it out, read it to yourself, and then New Moon in Capricorn, find a way to release the stress. What is the stress teaching you? And embrace it. Deal with it. How can you get the job done? Start one thing at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself, okay? Do not overwhelm yourself. And also this week, pay attention to your daydreams. Pay attention to the thoughts that you're having, because remember, New Moon in Capricorn, perfect time to manifest. So spirit, your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your deities that are working with you, they're going to be sending you messages. They're going to be sending you daydreams, and they're going to be sending you visions. You would benefit from doing this. You would benefit if you had this. So manifest it, okay? Remember, abundance. The planet Jupiter is supporting you throughout this whole week. Okay? So this is like a perfect time for you to, look at this. Lightning, big changes. Major changes, okay? Ripples in the universe, okay? Embracing, your shortcomings, embracing things that, are difficult, finding a way to release it and moving forward. And also I feel like whatever areas you feel helpless or sad or, really stuck about, I feel like there's somebody in your life with this, the Lover's card and Two of Cups. I feel like there's somebody in your life that will be there for you. They'll be guiding you. They'll talk you through it. They'll help you get through with it. And I feel like there's somebody, they teach you a lot of wisdom. So whoever's coming up in your mind right now, listen to them and really fully listen to what they're saying, because they will help you. They'll help you embrace. They'll help you, make a decision. They'll help you move forward. All right. But remember, you guys, overall theme this week is endings and beginnings. So when you end certain things that are bothering you, you have all of this fresh new space to start new energies. So, and that was just from those cards. Let's see what else is coming through. Career change. So for a lot of you guys, end that career. I'm not saying, look, disclaimer, I'm not saying to quit your job, without having a backup plan. But New Moon in Capricorn, if your job truly makes you unhappy, if your job is truly stressing you out, you have the power to change your reality. And listen to this, and I don't care whose toes I step on. If you are working for, a company that gives no FUCKs about you, they could care less if you were sick. They could care less. You know, if something were to happen to you, you shouldn't be working for them. Yes, you have to pay bills. Yes, you have to support yourself, but you can support yourself in so many different ways. At the end of the day, Cancer energy, you have to listen to your emotions. You have to put your emotions first. You have to take care of your well-being, because at the end of the day, that crappy job that's paying minimum wage or whatever the case scenario is, even if the pay is good, if they truly don't give a crap about you, you shouldn't be there. And look, I've gotten this card before when I was working at, Chick-fil-A, Best Buy, jobs that gave no F's about me. I was putting up with it, but then I was like, look, something has to change. I know my worth. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not doing it. And so this is coming from somebody that was in this kind of situation. You have the power to change your reality. And if you choose to stay there, that's on you. No complaining about it, no crying about it, because at the end of the day, you're choosing to stay there. And I know people's circumstances are difficult, but it is 2019, going into 2020, age of Aquarius. There are so many ways to make money on the internet. All right, so many ways to make money by, following your passions, painting, selling your paintings, selling your music, making beats for people. If you're really good at video editing, you can, what are you good at? Whatever you're good at, make a price tag. Make a price tag. Set a price point and start getting paid. Period. All right. And don't feel like I'm coming for you, because I'm not, because I've been here before. This is that tough love. This is that Saturn energy. You have to hear the truth whether you're ready or not. All right. But of course, if you're not in a miserable job, that message wasn't for you, but Spirit is telling you you're embarking on a career change that better serves you, that will bring you more abundance that you truly do deserve. All right. You desire it, but yes, you also deserve it. You are worthy. All right, 2020, we know our worth. We know what we bring to the table, and we will not settle for less. All right, that's on period. All right, you guys have protected. You are protected as you make these changes. New Moon in Capricorn will give you the strength. New Moon in Capricorn will tell you, hey, it's really not that hard. We got this. You are protected. You are supported. And trust me, this New Moon in Capricorn, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're going to be, setting intentions for, the universe will bring that. And sometimes it calls for endings. If you're manifesting your dream job, you might lose your job. You might get fired on the spot. Go with the flow, all right? Endings and beginnings. Starting the journey, it might be difficult. You might feel like you're being pushed back 10,000 steps, but it's all for a reason, all right? Everything happens for a reason. Let's go ahead and see what other energies you guys have. You have the vetiver, however you pronounce it, and this is all about concentration and grounding. So you guys especially, Seven of Cups, daydreams and decisions, you guys are going to be in your headspace a lot, all right? Especially with Eight of Swords, especially if you're, having anxiety this week, if you're overthinking, if you're over analyzing, if you're in your feelings this week, whenever you feel overwhelmed, take your deep breaths, ground yourself, recenter, plant your bare feet on the ground, and visualize, you being charged with the earth's energy. All right, you're consuming Pachamama, Mother Earth's energy, and she's filling you with a life force, okay? We all have the power to use this earth's energy. We just have to use our third eye, use our mind, okay? And there's videos on that. Okay, so ground yourself, working with grounding crystals this week, okay? You guys have frankincense, and frankincense, it's the most high vibrational essential oil or herb, all right? So this is all about connecting with your spiritual side, all right? Enlightenment, rebirth, and repair. So repair what is broken this new moon in Capricorn. All of this week, what's broken, what's not serving you, repair it or replace it, all right? And you also have, oh my God, you have the birch, okay? And this is all about union and support. Again, another card here that tells you this week, whatever changes you choose to make, whatever actions you choose to take, you are supported, you are protected. You have to take the leap of faith. You have to take the leap of faith, because at the end of the day, your future is in your hands. Whatever actions you choose to take today will set the tone for where you'll be at tomorrow. Should I say it again? All right. Whatever actions you choose to take today will set the tone for where you will be at tomorrow. Wow. All right. Be faithful to yourself. Be devoted to yourself. Be loyal to yourself. You are worthy. You deserve it. All right. Let's go ahead and see what advice cards you guys have for the week ahead. You have Drew. All right. Please do not be sad this week. A crisis, a loss, or a change is always painfully and initially, but at the same time opens up new opportunities. Your situation will be short-lived. Take a close look at your sore point and then transform it into gratitude and acceptance, because it shows you what now may be past or what or who is wrong. There is a positive turnaround soon, and your new happiness has to do with a man or woman with whom you are in a professionally contact with, okay? Wow, so that is a message for you guys. Don't be sad. Everything happens for a reason, especially this week. Something might shake you up, something might end, but it's happening for a reason. All right, then you guys also have Megan. All right, attention. You are far too naive in a certain matter and could overestimate yourself. Please think carefully this week before you act. Otherwise, you will get in trouble. If you realize an unpleasant message, or if you receive an unpleasant message soon, then please sleep on it for a night before you make a rash or hasty decisions, okay? So whatever happens this week, think before you speak. All right, you guys, so my microphone went out. Hopefully that all got recorded. If not, bless, I'm sorry. But, you know, just think before you speak this week. Whatever happens, whatever ends, if, you know, your boss is acting crazy, breathe, ground yourself, all right? Ground yourself. Have your crystals with you, all right? And so more advice cards for the week ahead from Spirit. This week, leaping through the air. A plan you have made is on track. If you are waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects that you have been considering. Act on it. When the energy moves you, you have to take action, okay? You can't just let these ideas sit there, because it's art. When you have an idea, when you speak that idea out loud, whether you're sharing it with your partner, a friend, your family members, when you put that idea out in the universe, it is now in the collective consciousness. And in the collective, people will be like, oh my gosh, I just had a brilliant idea. Whole time that idea is from you. And now, because you're not acting on it, somebody else is going to act on it. And then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I just thought of that. Then they just did that. Oh my gosh, what the freak? So act on your ideas. Okay, you have disengaged from outcomes this week. Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness that you might be holding on to. All right. And finally, you guys have keeping it in check. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details this week. So ground yourself, because when you're grounded, when you're relaxed, when you're calm, when you're rooted, you can process things easier. You can really, evaluate a situation, as opposed to when you were just all up here and you're not grounded down here and you have chakras out of balance. So remember that. Okay, and finally, you guys, these are your channeled affirmations from Spirit. These are the affirmations that Spirit wants you guys to focus on this week. Repeat them the new moon this week, all week when you first wake up. Power. All right, powerful. So you have a relationship affirmation with the dog on it. So loyalty. All right, be loyal to yourself. Be loyal to your partner. All right. I tell the truth with grace and love, and my relationships are transformed. I tell the truth with grace and love, and my relationships are transformed. All right. You have a physical health affirmation. I keep sacred the daily habits that make me feel good and allow my cells to vibrate at their highest potential. What was that? I keep sacred the daily habits that make me feel good and allow my cells to vibrate at their highest potential. Period. All right, you have a physical health affirmation. My body heals itself with every breath I take. My body heals itself with every breath I take. And you have a prosperity affirmation. Whoa. Abundance flows into my life in surprising and miraculous ways every day. Abundance flows into my life in surprising and miraculous ways every day. Wow! All right, so group number 2, that was your reading. If you want to save these affirmations, screenshot them, keep them with you all week long, head over to my Instagram at ShonnettasDivineTarot. It'll be in the description box. Head over there, save them, screenshot them, repeat them all week. When you first wake up, before you go to sleep, all of that. All right, you guys, if this resonated, if you know what this is about, please comment down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Makes my day, so please do that. Also, give this video a big thumbs up. You already know it lets me know you want to see more like so. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the last but definitely not least group. Let's get it, let's go. All right, tuning into the last but definitely not least group number 3. Let's go ahead and see what is coming you guys' way along with that collective reading that was so powerful. Oh my gosh. All right, so you guys selected pile number 3 with the child, and subconsciously, you guys did this for a reason. Let's break this down. The number 3 in numerology, it's all about creating things. Using your hands, working with things. It's also about, coming together, teamwork, taking this person's ideas, and your ideas, and birthing something beautiful, making something beautiful, creating something beautiful. And you chose the child. And children, they got birth. They didn't come from just nowhere. They came from 2 people coming together and multiplying. Okay, multiplying, right? Whatever. You get it. And also this could be the aspect of this week. I feel like you guys could be starting something new. You could be innocent or having innocence, starting something new, being fresh with something, a new journey, a new beginning, okay? Looking through this week, this is also a message that's coming through for you guys this week. Be mindful to look at everything that comes your way from the eyes of a child, okay? Fresh eyes, a fresh perspective, seeing the potential in everything. So that is a powerful message that came through for you. So, excuse me. These cards here, I held the intention that these cards are going to be telling you guys basically what is like the overall energy that will be supporting you this week, will be playing a very big part in your week this week. So you have Leo. Okay, Leo. Part of fortune increase. Wow, an increase in your fortune. You have Mercury, your mind, communication. And you have the Grand Cross Provoker. Let's start with this. All right, so when this card comes up in a reading, it tells you that this is going to be a week where there might be obstacles. There might be certain obstacles, or there might be certain tests. Like the universe might be testing you to see how bad you truly want this increase in your fortune, this increase in your happiness, this increase in your abundance, prosperity. All right, so when this card comes up, it does tell you that, you might be provoked or something might be provoking you. But remember, you have to be mindful of how you choose to react to these certain obstacles or these certain situations that will be presented to you guys this week. Because I feel like however you act will set the tone of what blessings come, because you get in what you put out. So for example, this could manifest as, being at the store and the cashier is very rude to you, and you've been saying like, I'm going to work on my anger. I'm not going to react. I'm just going to spread love and positivity. The universe is going to put you in certain situations where, the universe is gonna be like, okay, she said that. Let me go ahead and see if she's gonna, listen to her higher self, or if she's gonna listen to ego in that moment. So you might be at the store, you might have somebody that's so rude and so disrespectful, treating you like you're somebody's freaking, I don't even know, just treating you out of your character and just so degrading and rude. And this is going to be provoking you. Like, are you going to listen to your higher self? Are you going to transcend this? Are you going to speak to them from a place of love? Because you're going to notice, yes, they're rude. They're just disrespectful. Obviously, they're hurting. I'm not going to hurt them even more. What are you going to do? All right, so this week, Mercury, all right? Pay attention to how you communicate. And the Leos are ruled by the sun. All right, when people have their Mercury in Leo, they communicate in such a way that can brighten people's day. All right, my Mercury's in Leo, so I feel that. Period. All right. But in all seriousness, when people's Mercury is in Leo, they communicate in a way that makes people smile, that makes people feel uplifted. That's just how they communicate. So this week, it doesn't matter what your Mercury is in, try to get in that energy. When you're communicating, communicate from a place of love. Bring positivity wherever you go. Speak from the heart, all right? But this doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to run into like a rude cashier. This could just be telling you that you're going to be provoked. Like the universe is going to be testing you, and however you choose to respond is going to set the tone of what blessings come to you, all right? I feel like also with the Mercury energy, how you communicate is going to be playing a very big part this week. So make sure you're being mindful of how you're speaking and what you're saying to people, because it puts energy, you're putting energy out into the universe. So make sure that you're putting good energy out. But also I feel like you guys are going to be getting a lot of good ideas that will increase your fortune, that will increase your abundance, and especially with Leo. Leo is like the 5th house energy, and being around family, having kids, expressing your creativity, having fun. So this week you're going to have a lot of ideas of just doing things that make you feel good, expressing your creativity, being around people that you love, all of that good stuff. So take action. All right, Leos, they take the action. All right. And I feel like with this Leo energy, there is going to be a Leo that is going to be playing a very big part in your week this week, whether it's a family member, a sibling, you, a stranger. They're going to be playing a big part this week. So be on the lookout. But also you are going to be embodying the Leo energy, and I feel like you guys are going to be attracting a lot of people this week. Leos are ruled by the sun, and the sun, everybody sees the sun every day. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's so sunny, I love in the sun, so I feel so good. All right, so I feel like this is going to be a very positive week for you. We have the sun coming up in this reading, so it's going to be very positive, and I feel like you guys might even be reconnecting with children in the family, your family members, your little brothers, sisters, your nieces, your nephews, your grandkids, all of that, really being around just family and having fun. So that's so sweet. Oh, so let's go ahead and see what else is coming through for you guys this week. Okay. All right, let's see what's coming through here. All right, let's see. 2 sevens. 2 sevens. The shade. Ooh. All right. What do you guys have going on here? All right, so you have 5 of Pentacles, and this is interesting. Okay, let me put these down. 5 of Pentacles in this deck, it's represented as somebody that's feeling alone. They feel like they're on a journey. They have nobody guiding them. They have nobody with them. But, at the end of the day, when 5 of Pentacles comes up, it's a message. You will get through these hard times. You will get through difficulties, all right? And this ties into the Grand Cross Provoker. Like I said, you will be presented with obstacles this week. There will be certain situations that you will have to, really listen to your higher self. Listen, like, do I want to lower my vibration and react to the situation, or do I just want to embrace it, go with the flow? What do you choose to do this week? All right, so I feel like with 5 of Pentacles, you might have, something with your finances might come up that might scare you and really get you in a funk. But this week, I definitely see that everything is happening for reasoning, and it's happening to get you to the next level. You just have to pass this test, all right? And for those of you that have exams this week, if you guys do, I definitely feel like you guys will get past this. You just have to use your mind, all right? You have to really listen to heart, all right? Also, you guys have 2 of Swords, refusing to see, and you also have 6 of Swords. So I feel like this week, especially if you're around family and they're provoking you, or, they're kind of just trying to get you to lower your vibe or your character, all that stuff, and you just feel like everybody's against you, or this message is coming out for a reason. This is the energy of, sometimes 2 of Swords, people just refuse to see the truth. And when that happens, 6 of Swords, you just have to move forward with it. You know your truth, they know their truth, and there's nothing that you guys can really do. And when you finally, detach from those people that are refusing to see the truth, or they just don't want to hear it, that's when the healing will begin. So this card here says that healing will begin this week. So when you're listening to your higher self, when you're listening to your intuition this week, when you, do things differently, all right, with this 7, you have 2 sevens here. When you do all of that, that's when the healing will begin, and that's when, you will just feel better. So just know that if you kind of feel out of it this week, or if a certain situation or altercation comes up where you just kind of feel out of character, or somebody's trying to get you out of your character, truly breathe. Breathe. All right, take breaths before you speak, and honestly, bless it, all right? Just do your thing. You also do have Four of Wands here. So this is the energy of spending time with people that you love, coming together. And I definitely feel like this is joy and stability for you guys this week, all right? So being around family, being around people that you care about, that's a big message that's coming through for you guys this week. So I definitely see happiness, but I definitely also see that something's going to happen this week where, you know, you might feel like people are against you, or you might feel like the odds are against you. Or you might just feel like, I can't get a break. Why does the universe keep throwing these obstacles in my way? It's to help you grow. You have 2 sevens. These are both sevens, 7 of Wands and the major arcana card 7, okay? And this is honestly the energy of growth, moving on, you know, leveling up. So sometimes leveling up, we have to get initiated through difficult situations, you know, where we have to complete certain levels before we can move on to a new level. So this week, make sure that you're nurturing yourself. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're focusing on your growth. And I definitely also feel that this week, a lot of people are going to see that you have evolved. A lot of people are going to see like, whoa, he or she, they have a lot of like positive energy around them. They're thriving. They're doing the dang thing. I'm trying to be on their level. So I feel like you're going to also be inspiring people, especially with this Leo energy this week. Also, this is going to be a week where maybe you might get news that you have to move, or you're going to change your jobs, or you're going to change something up. Just listen to your higher self this week, and everything that happens to you this week is happening to bring you the joy and stability that you have been asking for. All right. And you also have the books. So this week, however books manifest in your life, it will be very beneficial to read books this week, self-improvement books, self-help books. If you get gifted a book this week, definitely read it. Even if you feel like it doesn't really align with you, there's a message there for you. All right, writing out your feelings, journaling, you know, in those moments where you feel alone or you feel like everybody's against you, journal out your feelings. That will definitely significantly help you. All right, and you also have the speaker. So this week, using your throat chakra, speaking up for yourself, but also speaking in a loving way, a nurturing way to get your point across will definitely help you and, you know, really get you through this week, okay? But really communicating, helping people. I feel like you're also going to help people grow and evolve as well this week. So more power to you, all right? Really healing people. All right, so let's see what else you guys have. You have the winter green this week. So this week, really listen to your natural instincts. And if something is telling you to just surrender and not put your energy there, listen, because I'm having a strong feeling that if something happens this week that's provoking you, that is just causing troubles and issues, and if you don't listen to your higher self, if you don't listen to the guidance from source, from your higher self, from your intuition, something bad might happen. Okay, I'm just going to be real with you. So this week, if you have a gut feeling, if your instincts is telling you to do something, please do it, because this is the kind of situation I'm hearing that you're going to regret. You're going to be like, dang, I knew I should have listened to my intuition. So you're hearing it now, you guys. This week, if you have a gut feeling, about something, listen to your intuition, because a lot of you guys this week, 2 of Swords, you're going to be refusing to see it. If you have a gut feeling about somebody in your life and you choose to proceed a relationship with them, you are going to regret it. This could be about anything. This could be about, you know, investing money, a large amount of money. If you're like, oh, I don't know, maybe I should wait, wait. Please, it can be so small or it can be so big. So this is for a lot of people, but you need to surrender and listen to your instincts. Even if your instincts are telling you not to do something, but you really want to do it, listen, okay? You guys have oregano. And this is like the energy of, you know, wisdom, the ancestors guiding you, spirit guides, giving you clarity. They know from experience and they're protecting you from certain things. So listen to the guidances. All right. And then you also have the lemon. So this is a really good week to cleanse your energy and to, you know, refocus. And the lemon also has a child on it. So I feel like a kid is going to play a really big part in your life this week, really going to inspire you. All right. Especially if you're going to be around a lot of people, family, holiday season, cleanse yourself after you leave the gathering. Really cleanse your energy and reground yourself. That would be very beneficial, okay? And, you know, really focus on your goals this week. I definitely see that's coming through for you, all right? And group number 3, these cards here are some powerful advice cards. Are you guys ready? So this is some advice for the week ahead to get you through the week ahead. So the first card is Rose, okay? It says right here, why do you tolerate being a second choice or a stopgap? You are immediately ready when he or she calls you. Desperately, you try to fulfill his or her expectations. This is a game where you can only lose. This week, your counterpart will not leave the other woman or man or just wants an affair. Please stop sinking into self-pity and find your pride again. Even your environment already suffers from your moodiness. Ooh, this week don't be somebody's second choice. Don't put up with that. You're better than that. Period. If you're a side chick, if you're a side boy, cut it out this week. Because obviously refusing to see, they have you feeling alone. This message isn't for everybody in this group, but if you're a side chick, if you're a side dude, that tells a lot about how you care about yourself. I'm just going to keep it real, because you need to treat yourself like the king or queen that you are. You do not deserve to be treated like that. Nobody does. Okay? You have Rebecca. All right, this week, you did it. Your plan works. Something grows and thrives soon you will receive the reward for your efforts. This week, you can be proud of yourself. You are now at the peak of this situation, and you can hope for a wonderful outcome. This week, there is no need to worry, okay? Wow, so that's positive. And remember, you guys, this card isn't for everybody that chose this group, but, if you're putting up with being a second option or second choice, you got to cut that out, period, okay? More advice. This week, total submersion. This week, do not be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or a goal. This week, be sure to give it 100% of your energy, and you may find what your life has been lacking. Listen to these ideas that you're having this week, okay? You also have unexplained wonder. This week, magical blessings and miracles will be occurring in your life. All of your prayers are being answered now. New moon's energy. New moon, who this? All right? Look at that. Moon. Wow. In the light of the moon, a full moon or new moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. Embrace whatever comes to the surface this week. Whatever changes, whatever happens, whatever ends, whatever starts, embrace it, all right? Because new moons, full moons, all right? They bring powerful change and just good energy into our life. They bring the joy and stability that we have been desiring and seeking, all right? Yes. All right, so finally, group number 3, these are the channeled spirit affirmations for your health, wealth, abundance, happiness, prosperity. These are the affirmations that spirit wants you guys to recite on the new moon throughout this whole week when you wake up before you go to sleep. Really work with these affirmations and notice what changes occur, all right? So you guys have a prosperity affirmation, all right? As I celebrate and support the financial success of others, I open my life to even more good. As I celebrate and support the financial success of others, I open my life to even more good. Environment affirmation. Every room in my home makes me smile. Every room in my home makes me smile. Okay, you have a relationship affirmation. I honor and protect my sensitivity. I honor and protect my sensitivity, period. All right, and then you have a spiritual health affirmation. Okay, my life is a beautiful reflection of my soul. My life is a beautiful reflection of my soul. Yes, I got such good vibes from this whole video, from your reading, everybody's reading. Yes, you guys just gave me life. Period. So group number 3, that was your detailed reading for the week ahead. If you want to save these and screenshot these affirmations on your phone so that you can really work with them and repeat them new moon, all of that energy, head over to my Instagram at ShonnettasDivineTarot, follow and find your affirmations, save them, and work with them this week. If this resonated with you, I would love to know. I love reading your comments. I love hearing from you guys. So comment down below, let me know. Period. And also make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. It lets me know you want to see more like so. I had such a blast vibing with you guys. I don't want to end it, but it has to end, period. So I will see you guys in my next one. I love you guys so much. Bye, guys.